Oh, someone had a crispy day. Crispy critter.
Having trouble?
Nothing fucking but. One ploughing trouble after the other.
And what's it to you? Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher. Radovid sent me.
No, it's you. I've been waiting for you.
Don't exactly sound delighted.
Would you expect us to? We've done half the work. Now you show up and take all the glory.
Word was you hadn't been able to get inside.
Till yesterday, when we found this. Doesn't look like much, but it's got power of some sort. Opens the entrance.
Good work. Saved me some time.
We're thrilled.
Give it. Hand it over.
Think Philip is still inside?
That we don't know. Only certain thing is she was there at some point.
Certain? How's that?
We've been after her since Lochmuin. Poking out her eyes weren't enough. Radovid should have gutted her there and then. As it is, she turned into an owl and fled. Flew across Kedwin and Redania. Then tucked herself away here.
Smart.
What can I expect to find inside?
Everything. Anything. It's an old elven temple, the witch Eilhart turned into her hideout. Look at him. Fell into some magic trap, then monsters attacked him. Barely got out alive.
Any of your men still down there?
Dozen or so went in. They's all that came out. Rest are probably dead.
Well, me.
What do you reckon?
Gotta be some mechanism that opens this door. Missing one tile.
Now I can finally equip that axe I've been holding on to. Or I should be able to. What level is this? 24? When did that skyrocket all of a sudden? Never mind. Isn't that my luck? And there it is. Unlocked my bottom half.
Perfect hideout. For an owl. Be a bit harder for me to move around.
Love vine growth underground.
Portals. Great. And the witch hunters probably messed with them. Works. Who would have thunk? Hate portals. Make my stomach turn.
Well, technically, you're being atomized and reatomized. I mean, probably doesn't feel good if you're aware of it.
Neckers. Might have as much. It's like this.
Ooh, a Necker heart. Need that for one of my potions. Just one though. Always good to have more though. Take it, I gotta get over there.
Damn, inactive. Maybe I can start it up. A power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it. Should work now. Activated the portal.
Let's go, I guess.
Stay back. Not one step closer.
Sheathe that before you hurt yourself.
Wait. You that Witcher the king was supposed to send?
Guessed it. You should know by now how dangerous this place is. I'll wait up above with the others.
Not a chance. Those cowards ran at the first whipper monsters. I made a stiffer stuff. Besides, Margarita Lowentil, Francesca Finderbear, and Frangella Vigo. As I see it, they aim to meet here.
Think Philip is still here.
Can't rightly know. Sure, we searched a few caverns, but hidden nooks abound. If someone wanted to hide in here, they could easily. Even if they weren't to know.
Alright, let's get you out of here.
Told you already, no chance. Besides, the teleport's power cell. I broke it off. We've to wait till they come for us. Got no choice.
Nobody's gonna come for us. Give me the crystal. I'll get us out of here.
But the monsters?
I'll defend you.
What if you can't?
Be a good little hunter and give me the crystal.
I am a good little hunter. There you go.
Love letters. Huh. Interesting. We'll have to dump some woman for Dijkstra.
Better save before this guy gets killed, because everyone apparently is made of fucking glass and paper in this world but me.
Right, now to activate it.
I'll just wait here. They'll come for me.
Oh, aren't you three cute? Time to lop your heads off.
Must have been her laboratory.
Oh, another hunter died down here, I guess. I can fall to my death. Now where the hell am I?
Lowest level.
This is the exit. Ifrit. Yeah, I'm gonna need this.
Yeah, gotta have a sentry. Of course.
Out you go, big boy. Oh, he's almost dead already? What? How was he dead already? With cat's eyes, and then you actually use this lantern. This is the radius it gets. I mean, it's not bad actually, compared to the torch, which is actually smaller, but yet more focused of a beam.
Agates. Kind Philip always wore around her neck. Except, why are these covered in blood? She either fought someone, or used them in her experiments.
Okay, time for me to head out. Next thing first, I have to go check out down here. There might be something of value to grab real quick. Many people actually miss this part of the cave because they're in such a hurry. I see it when I watch streamers play this game, they miss this part of the cave. Why? Because they want to get things going. Because people lose interest in streamers when they don't, what do you call it? Just constantly get the story moving. Me, on the other end, I'm just playing a video game. If people want to watch me, cool. If they don't, well, I can't do nothing about it now, can I? I remember one time finding something behind them. I forget where though, but behind one of these is a chest somewhere in the world. How many of you knew about that little thing down there, huh? Says I can grab something else, but...
Don't I believe you?
Dunno. Your problem, I guess.
Oh, you're wrong there. Grab him!
I could use him quickly.
I want him alive!
That stench.
Well, it's your problem. They really should never start a fight with a Witcher. Even if you tell them the truth, they still fight you. So, I'd rather not. They're assholes. Already a replacement. Oh, it's going to attach to the whole large trench coat look for Geralt. Well, those dumbasses got what they deserve. I don't believe you. Well, not my problem. Well, they made it my problem and I had to kill them, but still. Dumbasses die. Way of nature. I could tell Ridavad, but first I'm going to get information about the crystal before telling Ridavad. And yeah, I have to say, sorry about your men, but they're too stupid to know to keep their nose out of business. They don't need to know. Get you killed. Oh, hello.
Mountains don't move and thus never meet, but men.
Take a peek if you don't mind.
My cat is closing the door in the bedroom going, yeah, I've had enough being out. I never had a cat that just closes the bedroom door when she wants to be when she, is done exploring the house for the day. And then she checks it to make sure it's
Nice
closed.
area. Business booming, I guess.
Travelers stream north, many refugees among them. They lack for near everything, so I make ends meet.
Any dealings with soldiers?
A bit of trade, a bit of bribery, extortion too, at times, but all in all, I finish ahead.
Farewell.
We'll meet again. I know this.
I save a lot because of force of habit growing up. I always had that problem where I would play a video game as a kid, and for the longest time you couldn't save, so that always drove me nuts. But when I started saving, I'd realize that sometimes if I didn't save for a long period of time, I get fucked. Where is everybody? This is creepy. I go through weapons so much. Let's see, that looked like a freaking griffin in the background, but it was a flag. Never mind. Yay! Believe it or not, it's really fun to run through a dandelion, not dandelion, but a sunflower field. It's so good. You should give it a try once in a while. It is fun. It really is. There you are. Looks like someone's house wasn't built well enough and slipped into the water. That's why you make your house, I believe it is 200 meters from any water source. Up higher ground so it doesn't slip into the water below. There's a whole measurement system of keeping it off of sand, keeping it a distance away. Because if the water rises, which is usually half that distance at high tide. I know, stupid pointless shit.
Order in the fatherland.
Hi guys, at least you forgot me taking some water. Being mad at a guy for taking some water. And the water in this time period wasn't that good.
I didn't even glance at him.
Enough. Leave him alone.
Boy, you a non-humanophile, is that it?
If there's one thing I hate, it's to repeat myself. Leave him be.
Hey lads, got one eager for a licking here. Let's show him what happens to freak lovers in Novigrad.
Really?
Yeah, well, it's one hit another.
Dumbasses.
Thank you, Vatgern. If you hadn't intervened, they'd have snipped my ears like they did Phalar's. Or
Ow.
worse.
I'd leave Novigrad if I were you.
How about that? Non-humans bother you as well?
Me? No. The Eternal Fire, yes. They've got other scapegoats to burn right now, but it won't be long before they come for you.
I don't believe they will.
They'd not dare go that far.
I was in Rivia in 1268, during the massacre. Know exactly what I'm talking about. Take care of yourselves now.
Meaning? What would you have me do? Never leave my home? Step off the pavement to let a human pass?
Farewell.
No, that's not exactly what you should do, but good luck. Someone may want to pull these bodies out of the river before they pollute the water source. I apparently can't, so yeah, not my problem anymore.
What's he doing here?
I wonder how many people complained about crossbow violence back in the day.
So, how you go with this here? I was stuffing about minding my own business when suddenly up he pops and heals me. Choose a nibble.
Carrying ham sandwiches? Fried chicken? Man. Don't mug someone when you're trying to go have lunch on your lunch breaks. That's stupid. God, this house. So horribly made.
The grey one.
They didn't think too well when it came to balancing out the weapons in this game, did they? Oh well, it's a single player game, who cares? Let's see, alchemy, there it is. Still can't make anything? Damn.
Door swinging off its hinges all day.
Them Temerians, cowards all, fled across.
The Pontar.
Pontar said I defended their fatherland.
I thought they called that tactical retreat. Live another day to fight again. Hey Trish.
Yes, Geralt?
Spoke with Radovid. Offered me a contract to find Philippa.
The bastard. Wasn't enough that he poked her eyes out? Probably wants to torture her some more. You turned him down, of course.
No.
Geralt, you know what he did to her.
Relax. See, I figured if I agreed, I could look for her without his men getting in my way. Fact is, I'm curious to know what happened to her.
So? Learn anything?
Even better. Found this.
A megascope crystal. It's damaged, but it could still work.
Flashbang! Flashbang! Flashback!
Francesca's equally hesitant. Neither she nor Ida wishes to decide blindly.
They'll stop hesitating as soon as we convince Kira and Fringilla.
Fringilla's on our side. She'll join us as soon as she's finished some business in Nilfgaard.
Wonderful. That leaves Kira. The problem is, I've still no notion where she could be.
Yennefer and Triss.
Yennefer's never belonged to the Lodge. And Triss? Well, we shall see. I must regain my vision. I can go to Novigrad, then see Arthur de Ballista. The word is, Triss is also carousing about the city.
You still insist? Phil, pardon my saying so, but you will never regenerate your eyes on your own.
Vilgefortz did it. I'm employing the same method, cultivating tissue and precious stones.
It's madness. You will need its power. You'll put yourself in great danger.
That's it. That's all I could recover.
Well, something.
Guessing Radovid would love to get his hands on this.
You're not gonna give it to him, are you?
Probably better if you keep it.
Much better. It'll be safe with me. I'll try to cast a diagnostic spell. Maybe learn something more.
Good luck.
I like redheads. Sue me.
Fortune favour you.
Oh, it will. I'm the main character after all. Now I could just go to Radovid and tell him, nah, I just found some love poems and some garbage. It was just a house where they were living for the time being. Actually, for a homeless person, it's really smart to sleep near that. It's warm. It's well lit. You won't get jumped at easily. Bet you the stone would feel nice and warm too.
There must be order.
Okay, I'll order a double cheeseburger, a large drink, and I'm good to go. A little bacon, please, too. Seriously, I always buy that. I always get a double bacon cheeseburger. That's it. With a large drink. I mean, if I'm going to eat a bunch of greasy food, I'm going to keep the grease down minimum and drink a soda that'll push out that grease as quick as possible. Granted, I give myself the poops, but not the end of the world, you know. Damn, it doesn't taste good. The best things. The things that are bad for you taste good, and things that are good for you taste bad. Ironic, isn't it? But you can have a little bad thing here and there. It's not the end of the world if you have a treat. Cheryl cannot ignore this. There we go. These things come back because I don't know where their bodies are to burn whenever they're attached to. That's why wraiths are a pain in the ass. They come back until you burn their bones and the thing and the belongings that they're a part of. Truthfully, I missed that show, Supernatural, but it had to come to an end someday, too. I'm just glad they made the ending okay enough to end on, where you wouldn't be left in a cliffhanger and everyone's like, okay, good enough. You stuck on a tree? Oh, you are. Cat's pacing around when she closed the door. Now she's gonna... You gonna open the door and leave the room again, kitty? Will you make up your fucking mind? Okay, enjoy going back out there again, I guess. Swear to God, my cat needs to make up her mind. I guess she's bored. She has a toy box full of toys. She has everything she ever wants, but she's getting bored easy right now. She doesn't know what to do with herself. Hi, wolves. Who's a bunch of good puppies?
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Just 3 pounds? Damn. You small. I believe if you're over encumbered, you can't swim either. Which makes sense, you're way down. Way down and all, so... You're more likely to just fucking outright drown. I have to stop buying and sell all my goods again. Because I picked up everything that's not nailed to the fucking floor. There's his ship right there. Damn, that thing is huge. Aren't drowners in this game technically the mermaids? What do you think about it? Except for they don't siren song your ass. They just gargle. The drowners are technically the male version of a mermaid? Ugh. Now I have to tell him my findings without telling him my findings. That makes any logical sense.
Sort of, before I moved it. This is the ship of His Majesty Radovid V, King of Redania. State your business.
I want to see the king. It's about Philippa Eilhart.
If that's the case, come with me. But no sudden moves. Got my eye on you.
What's with the floating fire stick?
Witcher, any progress? Have you found Eilhart?
Wasn't where your men said, but I did find signs of someone doing medical experiments there.
Oh, that's something.
Think Philippa tried to restore her eyesight.
Verily. Empty eye sockets suit her so much better. So, have you any proof?
No, but you have my word.
Your word? You give me your word? Sorry, but Eilhart herself taught me to doubt everyone, especially their word. So we've naught to talk about. Farewell.
Well, I gave you what I thought I knew. Okay. Okay. I told him exactly what I know. Whether he believes me or not is none of my fucking business. Dumbass could be a dumbass for the rest of his life. I mean, granted, you shouldn't trust someone just by their word alone. But hey, when you hire someone and they tell you information and you just don't want to hear the information, I guess. Yeah, I don't believe what you said. You hired me to do this job and I tell you exactly what I know. Or that I want to tell you about it. You'd be glad I told you anything, really. But hey, if you want to be stupid, fucking be my guest. You're supposed to take the word with a grain of salt, but at least hear it out. Going, okay, that's the information you got me? Okay, good, I'll do it as I will.
So, you got a job for me, an interesting one.
If someone told me they could fly out of their ass, I'd be like, okay, cool, show me. And they're like, not right now. It's like, okay, I'll wait for you to do it then. Just tell me when you're ready. And I'll watch you do it. Granted, I'm not going to believe you, but I'm going to wait for more evidential proof, but I'll hear you out, at least.
So long.
Yay! His arms. Yay.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism, and desertion.
Sure, whatever you say, dipshit. My god, too many dum-dums in the world. And usually Mother Nature takes care of that. Okay, I'm gonna quick travel to some locations. I have to keep an eye out I don't fail another mission. Yeah, it bothers me a little, because there was no reason for me to fail that. I want to go over here. I believe that house over to the right is where that little lady and the kids. It's like, yeah, there's a war going on, but, I mean, someone's got to take care of the next generation. If you don't, there is no generation next. The whole point of having kids is to have kids, take care of them, and have them grow up to be the next generation. So they could have kids and grow up and have the next generation. Yeah, same. Oh, she did take him in. Of course, a lot of people are happier when they have a purpose. Something to do. Something to feel fulfilled in doing. If you don't have something to be fulfilled for, you fall apart. I only failed one mission though. And it's not a big deal one, apparently, but it still bugs me because I did this on Death March and I did every mission without failing a single one. And I don't have the DLC, so I don't have the missions that have an automatic fail success depending on your choices. Straight till I get to the... Yeah, these guys are on the move. It might bug out and you can't trade with them is all. Apparently that's a thing. I have to explore this island, that's right. Forgot about that. Also, if you see, I changed the cat tree, right? It looks like that now. Well, apparently the cat keeps breaking off pieces by jumping on it. So I took what pieces I could and made it the way it is now by fixing it up. It works perfectly fine, actually. No wobble, nothing. It's just... It was breaking apart, so I had to repair it. I mean, it's a $160 fucking cat tree. I mean, it's a couple of years old now, but... not letting it fall apart on me that easily. If I'm gonna pay that over $100 for my goddamn cat tree, I'm gonna make it last. I'm gonna get you, my fog. Wait, why isn't it working? Sorry, you're not as flatulent as Joe Biden is right now. I did find out that video. God, I couldn't stop laughing. You know how fucking powerful your fart has to be for it to be audibly picked up with those microphones? Holy shit. Like I say, if it's right there, I'm gonna laugh. That's all over here. But I have to use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back. Sorry about this, but my body's telling me go now or else. Came back. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, the world's pretty big, but a person will only explore a micro fraction of the world within their life unless they literally travel all their lives around the world. Kind of interesting. Okay. If I go behind me, I can get to a quick travel point. Oh, this this island is done. I got all the treasures that are on it. Yay. As far as I know, I've gotten all the treasures. I 100%ed the quest lines in this game. First time playing through with Death March. Granted, I did play on my own, no streaming it or anything, just taking my time with it. So there is that. And that's how come I didn't fail, I guess, but also, I remember it telling me on the Death March version. Granted, I did get in, and then I was told about the mission after completing it. So then I went back and did it, because then I remembered. I'm kind of rambling right now, am I? Rambling like an old man.
I don't know.
It's you! I'll never forget you. I must thank you once more.
I forget for what?
You know me? Where from?
We met long ago in Brokilon.
Possible, but can't say I remember.
No surprise. You were badly wounded then. If not for the Dryad's care, it's unlikely you would have survived.
Long time ago. So long it feels like it happened in another life. Maybe that's not so far from the truth. You play Gwent?
Do you really have no one else to play with?
Always nice to play someone new.
Fine. Beggars can't be choosers after all. I'll play you. And even stake one of my unique cards.
Pull out your cards.
He's gonna be using an elf deck, that's for sure. Which is kinda stupid. Why would an elf only use an elf deck? Dumb. You probably use any deck you can probably build. Would be more sensical. Soon, huh? Oh, I want that card. Please tell me I get it from you. Damn, that card busted my nuts right then and there. My numbers are gonna skyrocket all of them. Douche. I call bullshit on having two. Now, if you had one, it'd be like, okay, everyone has one, that sort of thing. Okay, that's all he's got. This is a total of 12 points.
So hoped for victory. Alas, so be it. You've won the card fair and square.
Did I now? Did I?
Greetings, Gwynblade. Would you like to trade?
Be glad to glance at what you're selling.
He gave me 2 cards. Nice. A headhunter sword, really? Looks like I got something new to wear and use. Got a new sword. Fresh wild strawberries. Ooh. Sounds nice. $220.
Fail.
Damn, Geralt got bling on. Look at him. New swords, new weapons, completely decked out. New boots and gloves. Boots and gloves, boots and gloves.
Greetings, Gwynblade. Would you like to trade?
Yeah, I got shit to sell.
Be glad to glance at what you're selling.
Don't need that no more. Headhunter's weaker now than what I'm wielding. First time I've bought an actual weapon in this game for a long time now.
Vafail.
Look at Geralt. He got the drip. Clean cut and nice and good looking. Okay, don't be a dick about it, asshole. These are in Skellige and whatever the other one is. They really should have added the whole cleaver thing to the main mission as it is. As an option in the main mission. But they didn't. They separated it completely. I am going to be pissed about this for the entirety of everything. Down, boy! Nice sword, though. Now that was a danger to anyone else that wasn't a Witcher. I love this sheet, though.
They hate you too, Batgirl.
Yeah, I know, but I can make a difference by doing nice things, and eventually they'll think twice about it. Change people's opinions of you by being, well, a good person, and then they'll back you up in the future. Or more likely to go like, we know him, he hasn't done shit.
Well.
That's why if you leave a good reputation in this world, people look at you positively. And no matter what anyone says about you, they will defend you. Because they know you better. Through your actions and not someone's pointless words.
Got my eye on you.
People don't realize that. Hey, I'm here for more dumplings.
Greetings, Ivyr.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
What do you have on offer?
5 grand. When did that happen? Really? I can't sell him my food? You think I could be at least able to sell the beer? You can't even buy shackles from me? What the fuck?
So long.
Oh, is it because I didn't talk to him about Dandelion? No, that's like, can't be right. I have to change in my money for crowns. This is gonna be a little laggy because it's not optimized in the town for some reason. Hello to anyone watching, though.
How can I be of service?
This haircut's grown on me. I do like Geralt with a ponytail, but getting his haircut back like this makes sense. He does want to look presentable. You know, they just have
Got
to
some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
If they remastered the first two games onto PS4, PS5, and Xbox, people would eat them up.
I expect global behavior, Scab.
Yeah, I have to go do the racing now. With Roach being as powerful as he is, I don't think I'll have a problem racing. Just my own personal issues if I can't steer his ass. It'll be my own problem. Now wouldn't it?
Why you asking?
What's that you wanted?
Sleep, sleep.
Cut yourself while shaking.
I don't know what the noise she was making, but please don't. YouTube might get the wrong idea because they're stupid.
Geralt!
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellendale. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Listen, I tracked down Horson Jr.
Yes? And? Did you learn something?
Yeah, Ciri and Dandelion set out to steal Siggy Reuven's treasure for Horson. He promised to find someone who'd fix Ciri's phylactery in exchange.
I cannot believe she parleyed with the bastard. Why, it's widely known how anybody who packs with wily ends.
Ciri was desperate, but you're right. Wasn't the best idea. Horson ended up wounding Ciri just after he tortured Dudu.
Dudu? Well, how is Dudu related?
What a wily. Fucker's dead. I killed him. He hurt my daughter. You die. No one hurts Ciri if you want to live.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot flushes and violent mood swings.
Dijkstra, men don't get menopause. You know that, don't you?
Yes, you moron. I also know you don't actually give a shite about my problems. What do you want?
You got me. Need work. Thought you might throw some my way.
Goddamn, Geralt got drip.
Yeah. Might be able to help me, in fact. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion. Establish what happened to him.
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh?
You should know that better than anyone.
This hard when Emma wanted to hire you.
No idea what you're talking about.
You are the worst liar I have ever known. Glad I don't need you to win a poker game for me. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Very well. The bath. I'm not that stinky yet. Granted, I have been running around a lot. We got a locked door. See, he won't do this until after Junior's dealt with.
Be so kind as to follow me.
As far as I know. Because he told me he didn't do this part. He's like, wait till we're done with Junior before we do this. Then I'm remembering the method wrong.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
What's wrong now?
Bart, stop that. Now.
Bart, man. Bart makes Ziggy Lou joyful.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hurt. Bart less thinky. Bart less thinky. Bart sadness.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. What's there? Siggy Bart take. Good Siggy.
What does all these heists have to do with underground tunnels every damn time?
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
By God! Then boom! Chorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Okay.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Oh, sorry.
What's your
Yay!
intentions? They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
God damn, he looked good.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds,
Damn.
rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Chorfun. Oh, God.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The
Yes,
year,
Watson.
maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Oh, no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head full.
So there's gas down there.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Hops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad. Bad troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bad through hole. Want see boom. Dot what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Chorfun gone. Bad troll.
Now, stiff up a lip.
Boom. Can you
They
elaborate?
use explosives. Blizzard did not know. They used explosives.
Big. Dislike.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Ha!
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fons. Thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pops antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fons, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more.
True.
Dropped Fons and ran like hell.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
I've a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Yes, I have the same feeling, dude, about my one failed mission.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into? Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
Yeah, that mold is pretty much the bile from people's bodies collecting. Now I need to...
Hey Bart, got a minute?
Minute. But no minute, Scott. But rock, Scott. Rocks want?
I mean a minute to talk.
You mean? But nice.
One more time. Can we talk?
Siggy you like. Talk me with.
Anything suspicious happened before the robbery?
Suspicious. But no understand.
Something not normal. Something strange. Maybe you saw, felt, heard something?
Yeah. But here. Like a piece.
Yeah, before the explosion.
What kind of hissing was it? Like a snake?
No. A piece other. Not animal all that.
Right. So, like what?
Like... rock?
A hissing rock. The hissing. Where did it come from?
But... hiss here... in that tree.
What?
Where... but... turdy dump.
Thank you so much.
Siggy good. Siggy can't take part.
He locked you up, alone, underground.
Trolls like it that way.
Down here? Not much to do.
When but not much do. But think. Lots.
What about, if you don't mind my asking?
Rocks.
Rocks?
Rocks interesting.
Why do you like
Siggy?
He locked you up.
When?
Didn't take you for a thinker.
But thinker, no. But troll.
Thanks for your help. So long.
Long. Long.
Now I need to get my inventory and get to the potion that I'm supposed to use and equip it. So here are my potions. I got to switch it out with the well one. Should be down here.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away.
Yeah, if you keep on top of it like this.
Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast. I thought Witcher's potions were vile.
Medicine's not supposed to taste good, Geralt. Also, I believe there's a plague wraith down here somewhere.
Counters. Definitely came through here.
Also, these potions last a long time. I got, what is it, 180 seconds or something on the timer. I'm literally walking through sewage right now. And body bio. Amongst other things.
Another trinket.
Someone needs to come down here and fix this place up.
The thug Dijkstra hired. Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy. Need to burn the corpses. Otherwise, Tyrannos will never stop congregating. Got another shiny bauble. There. Maybe now the Tyrannos will go feed elsewhere. silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra. Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
On Death March, this is a battle area, by the way. So much creatures in here you have to fight. Wait, was it Dandelion that robbed his ass? That was so stupid of you, Dandelion. Oh, for fuck's sakes. My dumbass can't jump for shit. Better check for quests that are hidden within the quest so I don't fuck up again. Anything secondary that popped up I should know about, game? No? Okay. Don't you fucking do it to me again. The Reaper comes for all. That's why the Reaper cannot be a villain. For the Reaper's job is, well, just to collect. Granted, the Reaper may actually give you a second chance if you can prove it. Kinda fickled, ain't he?
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Found a second corpse. One of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale with the crumbs.
I know the one.
Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah. A cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
I'm not joking.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers.
Miss a knife in my ass. But, less...
Alright.
Wordy.
You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Nothing here. Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Impossible? Why?
Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I've not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuben. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. You merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Gotta ask me nicely. I'm not one of your delivery boys.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around and barking as I do it.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
2 XP? Why am I getting so little XP? I scooped out your balls, not your brains. I don't know, for some people, their balls is their brains.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
Mind if I come in? Avon calling.
Footprints.
When the Tupperware salesman comes in a little too hot. Hey, you want to buy some flatware and Tupperware, sir? I'm not saying you get a choice in this time. The Last Wish? I think there was a movie on that.
From your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it.
With love from D. D must be Dandelion.
Your birth year. Could be Dandelion's. Or series.
Fun fact. I learned that some places, when you're born, they make a bottle of wine, and then when you turn of age to drink, you drink it. I forget what custom that is. But it's aged as you are. You can always save it for later, or drink it outright. It's to celebrate you becoming of age, in other words. What culture did that? I remember reading about it.
1245 to 1254.
That's odd. Just literally I had to go through a loading screen taking a bottle because this place hasn't been optimized. It's close to the center of town.
Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think. Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Stain. Wyvern oil.
I need to find that bookstore and sell these books. It's the only place you can sell them and get a good price. What we got here?
Ciri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good. drops of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. It has instructions on how to build a bomb, signed by one Kelkstein.
Hello, you two. What are we doing here, and why? This has gotten awkward now.
Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that.
True.
Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
One second, I want to know why you're here. This is awkward. Don't you trust me to do my job? Also, like, subscribe, blah blah, YouTube shit.
Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was alright.
Apparently someone hired Dandelion to rob your ass.
Thanks. You can breathe easy now. In the future, though, remember this. I can look after myself.
Fine. You look after yourself, and I'll look after my interests.
Yeah, this part of town is not optimized for some reason.
Really feel privileged to witness your battle of wit. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
Actually, it's not a... We're having a dick measuring contest, Trish. You wouldn't understand.
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Okay, what I've learned is you have trust issues, sir, and you need to see a therapist. But also, whatever, I'm about to spew.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
Oh, I know you want results, but go upstairs. Hidden room. Check it out.
Know you well enough to know what matters. Results. So I lied. Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled, I'd sooner believe a whore who proclaimed her undying love.
Would you believe a sorceress who stands to gain if you get your coin back?
Perhaps. I'd still prefer the whore, though. You're hiding something, and that's one thing I can't stand, even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menga has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menga spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Why? When you sit here twiddling your thumbs up your ass, you're probably like, no, I'm gonna do something. I can't tell him it was Dandelion, that's the problem. That's why he knows I'm hiding something, but it's like, dude, I can't tell you.
So we do your dirty work while you sit around twiddling your thumbs.
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone, I always do. It's convenient.
And safe. Come on, admit you're scared of Menga.
Of course I'm scared. Bloody dangerous horse, son. Triss would concur, I think.
Not in those words. But I do agree with the statement overall.
He should know Geralt well enough now that when Geralt's trying to tell you, not tell you things, but tell you things.
Will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly.
He ain't wrong.
Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
Cat's trying to
In
catch
other
him.
words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
She's like, you didn't deny it.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... you know...
You didn't say anything either. So, yeah.
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not an easy thing to say, is it?
Hey, I'm not denying it. You can love multiple people, it's just who you decide to spend your life with is
But
different.
we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Sounds like fun.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's Barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
Triss, what are you doing? Oh, teleportation. You know there's a fucking door over here you could use. It's less suspicious. Yeah, I say the high stakes win game for when I have most of the cards. Even Skellica has cards I have to wait to get. I saw no secondary quest, so it should be fun. The thieves off a clock or something. Whee! Round and round and round it goes. Where it stops, only I actually know because it's supposed to be midnight. Geralt just sitting there like
Glad you're here. Listen,
It's raining.
took a look at the building, and it does not look good.
Mean you could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menga would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Triss, sure you want to do this? Out here, with everyone watching?
This might come as a surprise to you, but shackles do have uses outside of the bedroom.
Oh.
Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menga personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
I'm not exhibitionist.
Triss, think about it. Really want to walk into the lion's den of your own free will, and in chains?
Yes.
No, can't allow it.
Nice of you to worry, but I've made my decision, and I won't change it.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menga's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Menga's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the Lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
Wait. I want to thank you.
Come on. Anyone would do this.
No. Not anyone.
Stop. It doesn't befit a sorceress to blush.
What about the treasure?
If we learn anything, great. If not...
Thought you need coin from Dijkstra to help the other mages.
True, I do. Lots of ways to get gold, though. It's just not the most important thing now.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough. Let's go.
Thank God I maxed out my ability to trick people with my my
Geralt,
signs.
remember, I can take care of myself.
I know that.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to, all right?
All right.
He is frustrated already. He sounds like he's about to lose his shit, and he hasn't even started yet. He's like, yeah. Anyone touches you, I'm gonna kill him. You know that, right? Gonna cut off their finger one by one, then their hand, and then their arm, and work my way up to their fucking head. You know that, right?
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What are you all for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Marigold.
Marigold? Come in then.
I gotta trust Trish, I gotta trust Trish, I gotta trust Trish.
Well, well. Triss Marigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses.
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat. But the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Marigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menge himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
I'll rip out yours in a second.
Try to loosen it if I were you. Might learn something interesting.
For instance?
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this, you...
Shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out. Where's Eilhart?
Hi, Jack. McBadass.
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menge.
Menge don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by. With my friend Marigold.
Fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay right close.
Witcher.
Hello. No, I beat this on Death March.
Devil's Spawn.
I beat this game on Death March with the what do you call
see Menge. Marigold will be next.
The level that's
you can't
keep
have
even.
her until I get.
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, play it tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or three. That ought to get you singing.
Nope, my battery's low. 1 second, I gotta plug in.
Fine, take her. I'd rather she didn't interrupt my conversation. But hands off, don't touch her.
Why? Feel sorry for the bitch?
No, couldn't give a shit about her. But if I don't get what I want from Menge, I'll want to sell her to someone else. Don't want you damaging the goods.
Keen nose for
Yeah,
enterprise.
it's a fun game.
You'd make a great madam. Don't you worry. Menge will give you your coin.
I found this game easy because I play From Software games.
No torture till I get there. Got it?
Got it. No torture.
What? The Horson's casting spells. Get him! I advise you not to try my patience.
Shut up.
Wait, I can reload this from the checkpoint. Yeah, right there. I can't use... How did he know I used the sign? Not many people know about the Witcher spells in this game, lore-wise. Only very
Triss could not
few.
help Geralt. Yet
But,
she did
yeah.
direct him to
I beat the game on Death March with
and an expert at finding
the level
lost in the
scaling
mist.
system.
Guided
Worst
by
idea I
Corinne
ever
Tilly,
did.
The Witcher had a dream.
Like, it was so
In it,
stupidly
Ciri
hard.
and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited.
But yeah,
Geralt
I'm
now knew that to find Ciri
doing
he would
this
first need to
again
find
now,
his
playing
hero.
through it. I have already played through it once. But I'm doing it now while streaming it because I can. I have to be able to talk to this guy, but I thought, how does that guy know about the Witcher signs? That makes no sense how a guy like that would know. I believe there's only, what, 100 Witchers in the world during this point in time, so how the fuck would they know what a Witcher sign would be? Makes no sense. Confuses me. I did find out, though, that one of the spells has a double effect, and one part of the effect is not listed on there. But this game has a few bugs here and there, but that's fine.
Fire will turn you to ash.
Wait, what? Do I have to go this far back? God damn it. Well, I mean, yeah, he acted weird, but not in the way you would think.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to
that
Corinne
autosave
Tilly,
feature in this
an
game is kind of
Omeromancer,
wonky.
and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corinne
They don't let
Tilly,
you
the
save
Witcher
during
had a
conversation
dream.
moments,
In it,
which
Ciri
is
and I, the bard
weird.
Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would
I'm
first
tired
need
of
to
doing
find
this way because it makes no sense. I know that my options to pick. I've done it before. Also, I failed one mission because the game didn't tell me it was active. I found out, oh, you failed this mission. You didn't even tell me I had it. I'm never going to let that go. I could skip through most of the conversation now that I've already done it once and just pick the same options I pick up to the point. The thieves one where I have to talk to Cleaver about before I take out what's his name? Junior? Apparently, but the game never told me that was an active mission at all until I failed it and says like, oh yeah, this mission failed. You never even told me I had it. The hell?
Here's where we split up. Go see Menga. Marigold will be next door.
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not
well,
you,
this is a good spot.
Not him.
Oh, play it tough, eh? Just you wait.
Fine, take her. I'd rather...
Why? Feel sorry for them?
No, couldn't give a sh...
Keen knows. Don't you worry.
Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
If I remember right, the shackles aren't exactly shackled. Oh, that door is pleasant.
Anyone can climb that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Merigold.
Is that who I hear?
Yeah.
Very well. I'll go see her shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit.
Everyone's gonna die in here. They know that, right?
Have a drink, Witcher.
I trust Triss to be strong.
Cidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming. This little piggy went home.
Thank God there's spells to grow back his
Please
fingernails.
see why Miss Merigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something. Hot irons, for instance.
Speaking of metal, This goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'll be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
Got a silver sword on my back. That not enough?
It proves nothing. Dopplers can change their bodies at will into materials that look and feel like silver as well. Materials that have none of silver's useful properties naturally.
See, you're an expert on Dopplers.
I'd expect a witcher of all things to understand the value of knowing one's enemy.
This little piggy had roast beef.
This is killing Geralt.
This little piggy had none.
Now, let us talk shop. I shall pay you twice the usual reward for Marigold.
Awfully generous. Why?
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional trauma it must entail. You deserve compensation.
Yeah, I've plowed Triss. But what does it matter if you're paying gold for her head?
Oh yeah. Nearly forgot the mutations strip witches of feelings.
Can't.
Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll move on to the other hand. This little piggy went wee. Ow! Bitch bit me. Oh, the bitch bites. Let's put a collar on her. Dimeritium ought to calm her down.
You surprise me, Geralt. Perhaps we can deal after all.
God damn it.
So, you know something
Doing
about
this for
Philippa,
information, doing this for
but I
information,
wager you
doing
won't
this
share this
for fucking
information
information.
for free. What do you want in return?
Dice.
It's simple. Free Dandelion.
A degenerate bard for information about Philippa. Tempting offer, I admit, but I must say no. You see, I've a magnificent execution plan for Dandelion in Oxenford. A breaking wheel, flaying alive, and so forth. It should work wonders for the mores of the academic youth and townsfolk.
When's this morally instructive spectacle due to take place?
When I issue the order, in person, Dandelion will remain in the dungeons beneath Temple Isle until then. So sorry I cannot be of help. Perhaps we can agree different terms.
What did
But
he just
first,
burn?
let's see how Miss Marigold fares. It's grown suspiciously quiet in there. Come.
I'm pretty sure she broke free. Hey Trish, I got some information out of them.
He say where Dandelion is?
Yes, but... Triss.
I didn't get asked about the treasure.
I should tend to your wounds.
No need. I'm fine. Well, mostly fine. Should heal in time for my wedding.
Sorry. Should have gotten you out sooner.
Don't apologize. I knew what I was signing up for.
say this? That was just a bit premature.
What do you mean?
Menga said Dandelion's locked up in
No
the Temple
dicing.
Isle, dungeon right under the temple. He was planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Also said they'd only let Dandelion out of his cell once Menga gave the order, in person.
Shit. I'm sorry, Carol.
I didn't get the treasure information either.
When I saw him,
What's done is done.
He'd never have agreed to help us. Even if I
know. Let's not dwell on this. We should think about what to do next.
Dandelion's safe for now, though out of reach. We don't stand a chance of breaking him out. Temple Isle's impregnable, and Menga's not likely to order his transfer, or anyone's for that matter.
Saw Menga burn a sheet of paper right before we came in here.
Could have been something on it that would have helped us. Too late now.
So there's no way you could recover the note?
Sadly, no. I'm a sorceress, not a miracle worker.
Let's search his corpse.
Right. Could find something that'll help us.
Hey, she doesn't dabble in necromancy. That's Trish's department.
Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait. Something sewn in the lining.
I mean, this is Trish's plan, and I trust her perfectly.
The key to a vault. Here. Give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
Could you revive him?
Maybe. If I actually practiced black magic. Haven't sunken that low.
No, Trish has, though.
Nothing but dead ends. We'll need to make do.
Breaking Dandelion out starting to look like our last option.
Geralt, you know me. I'm all for finding solutions. I don't give up easily. But in this case, there's no hope.
Something else.
Shred. No one escapes the dungeons beneath the temple.
Yeah, Yennefer.
And
She's
no
practiced in black magic, I believe.
Anyone actually
in the storybooks.
They've tried, Geralt. I've tried, to be exact. Shortly before you arrived. It almost cost me my life.
Menga's the only one who could have ordered Dandelion's release.
Yes. Or someone who looks exactly like him.
We need Dudu.
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated
I prefer like him
Lord.
Dodo.
Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed. Listen, there is one other thing I wanted to talk about, but not here, not now. Come by when you have a moment. I'd appreciate it. All right, we need to get out of here.
See, there's spells repairing the body when they get damaged. And she does know a few of them, that's why she can heal her fingers. But, damn. Still have to go through the pain of the damn thing, though. Yeah, quest-wise, I failed one quest, and it was this one. The Gangs of Novigrad. Which is a good quest. The problem is my game never told me it was active. If a game doesn't tell me something's active, then how am I supposed to know about it? Apparently it's a bug in the game that might not tell you.
I either go out another way or ready my sword.
Geralt, over here.
Oh, thank you, Trace. Yeah, I kind of feel like I should go kill those motherfuckers. I'll use whatever I can use. Oh, this is a elf sword, I believe I'm using. I'm using one of the elf's swords that you buy from him during your quest to get Gwent cards.
But first, let's burn this shack down.
Ooh, sure.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam.
Go for it, Trish. You go for it, Trish. Burn it onto the ground. With them all in it. I can see why she's pissed. I don't blame her at all. Oh yeah, when she's doing this, I could save it. She said to trust her, and I trusted
That
her
should
word.
do it.
So
I'm going. You should too.
Okay.
Not about to use the teleport, though. See you, Trace.
Okay, that's a good reason for magic. Ninja vanish. Burn, bitches, burn. Yeah, I think the weapon has 320 damage.
What's the word?
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Yeah, the swords I'm using are fucking powerful. You have to be level 22 to use them, though.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following? See it anywhere. And 20 tons of gold is hard to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault, found it on Menge.
A vault that I need to find on my own? You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
That's all you're gonna say? No wry remark, no scintillating joke.
You want a knee slapper? Fine, I'll tell you one. Ready? You lied to me. Again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
No, I didn't.
Can't
But
tell him about
I did deign
Dandelion.
to help you find your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my trust.
I can live with that.
This time, yes, you'll live. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward.
Don't bother. I know what happened to Dandelion.
Then take my coin. I always pay my debts, even to liars. And a final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again. Ever.
Yeah, they can end worse than you think. I got the neutral ending, sadly. Where he's a little miffed at me, but... He knows I'm looking for Dandelion, but... So you killed Dijkstra? Dijkstra or not? I don't think I killed him, no. I believe he's still alive. I killed, Junior, though. Because, fuck Junior, and that's psychopath.
Help! Save me! I'm dying! Elven blood, eh?
I believe Dexter is still alive, and so's Cleaver, and all the other guys. So didn't kill him. Pretty sure. Well, I've streamed for about a couple hours, so I'm gonna about end my stream here and continue on next time. I'm just gonna get near my mission here so I don't fuck up. Yeah, this game, they don't make games like this anymore. This game is so good.
Holy moly,
They just don't make games like this where even the side missions affect the main mission.
So, how'd it go with this thing? I was gonna bet up my own business when suddenly
All right.
he pops to the
Pogo's dead.
Yeah, games nowadays are just thrown together and sold and make you pay more money while you're playing the game. It's so stupid. But games like this, where it's a full game, story and everything, and the story is so interlocked with itself that even smaller stories within the bigger story affect each other. God, how complicated this thing must have been to make. That's just the way it is. See, voice volume is good. Let's just drop the master volume. It's hard to hear their voices. Well, it makes sense that The Witcher 3 is the last of this series. I have a weird feeling that if they actually updated Witcher 1 and 2 into PS4 and PS5 and Xbox, what do they call it? When you remastered it? If they remastered Witcher 1 and 2 to go into this newer game consoles, people would eat it up. All you have to do is give it a slight touch up and that's it. The game's good on its own. You just have to upgrade the graphics a bit and make sure the story and any bugs are fixed and resell the damn thing. Simple as that. But all in all, I love how complicated this game is. And the choices I make actually matter, and they give you so many choices. Even the side missions have a good, neutral, and bad ending. And goddamn, how do you think of something like that where secondary missions affect the primary main mission and interlock with each other, and the decision make for that affects other quests later down the line that somehow affect each other in certain ways? It's like, how complicated did you have to make this thing? It's insane. Someone had to keep track of all these missions and what they do with each other. Someone's job had to be just that, the story base wise. Then make sure one didn't fuck up another. And was coherent to an ending. Granted, it may be the same ending, but the way it tells it at the end, what everything happens at the end, is different. Either it's longer, shorter, bad, or good. but that's it. That's the only difference. And that's incredible. We don't see game creators of this magnitude anymore. We got this new generation of game devs that are, granted, there are some good ones in there, but then there's some that don't care and just trying to make a quick thing to make their paycheck. And they'll just pop it out because their CEO or higher up say, just make this real quick and we're going to start cash grabbing off it. And so, I don't think a dev ever wants to hear, oh, we're just making a slot game for mobile. Technically, that's all it is. It's a way to get money. Bet you most devs are like, oh, God, no. I want to make a game. I don't want to make this fucking garbage.
Never seen anyone swing a
But
sword
that's what we're in the dark ages of gaming right now. That's why we keep coming back to old games like this. We come back to these old games because they are good. Also, the game devs back then didn't take no for an answer. Yeah, these are my weapons I'm using right now. The Torium, 341 damage, silver sword, and then Superior Dol Blathana sword, which is 230 damage. Critical hit damage bonus, bonus experience from humans and non-humans, bonus gold for kills, critical hit damage with a silver sword, and critical hit chance. That's actually really two good things to have together. Because every time I hit critical, it does more damage, but the thing automatically tries to give itself criticals, so. Yeah, this playthrough, I made a rule in this playthrough that if I find a better weapon I could equip, I do it. Yeah, right now Geralt's got pure drip on. He looks so good. He looks great. And in this right now during this playthrough, anything I pick up that's better stat-wise, I immediately equip, no matter what it is. Armor too. So if I find something better, I equip it. So I'll never have the same thing for very long. I've had axes, I've had the swords, I had the one of those stick things for a couple hits, and then I switched it out because I got a better weapon immediately after. So I've been cycling through a bunch of stuff. And Geralt's been looking fly sometimes, and sometimes it looks like he just threw a bunch of rags on. And it looks like shit. But hey, that's what I got. It's like, well, this is a better thing. Okay, yay, I'm wearing a clown outfit. Yippee. I guess that's what I have. Whatever works, you know? And because of it, I'm getting really strong items. And I've never had an enemy be too overwhelming, only at the beginning of the game. Since I became level 22, I haven't had much of an issue. I'm way more powerful than I should be in the game. And I need to start getting some of these. I have these 3 stats as my red ones, and then I get the critical versions of it down here, where I get reduces enemy resistance by 10%. Which one is it that gives me critical hit chance? Deals additional damage and perpetuity to the stamina consumption, ignores enemy defense, and increases critical hit chance. Yeah, I get that for this one, Whirl. This is a really good ability to have. Whirl is. Because the more the light attacks, you want high critical hit chance. And for, what do you call it? I always get this perk first. Delusion. Because you gotta talk people out of it. Delusion is a really good sign that you want equipped so you can talk people out of stuff immediately. But people don't know this, but Domination, this perk right here, has the same effect as Delusion, with the bonus effect of it hits multiple targets. That's why I use this. That's why I'm trying to get to this perk. That way I can use this along with my Pyromancy, and Domination is my favorite ones on this list. And this one's pretty good too, Supercharged Glyphs. It causes damage when they're in the area of effect, which is fine. Oh, if you don't have them equipped, they're not active, so you have to equip them into the game. But it's fine. And then when you get New Game Plus, it becomes a fucking joke. You kind of have to give yourself the highest difficulties. If you go for pure red skills, most of the conversations you try to do are very limited. That's why you want Delusion, is to unlock multiple paths for you to talk. It's pretty much your charisma. If you get all 3 points into that first, you get so many options of conversations. And you get more that, or you stun him and then hit him real quick for double damage. So either way it works. Yeah, when it comes, I prefer the blue perks. You want to pick 3 of each list. When it comes to this game, your character build, you want to pick 3 of each listing. 3 browns, 3 blues, 3 reds, and 3 greens. And then you use these mutations on them to connect them like it shows here for bonus effect. That's why there's 4 sections for you to choose 3 of each. Which is fine. I got all these mutation cells and stuff. I haven't picked any of these because I don't really care for these. These abilities are kind of meh. There's only 2 of them I like. And I forget which ones. I have to read them again to find out which ones are the 2 I like. It's not the tolerance, because, God forbid, I don't drink the potions enough to gain toxicity high enough. Which ones were it again? I only used 2 of them. One, it gives you stronger potion effect and stronger oil effect, I believe. It's one of these. Oh, here it is. Synergy. I usually try to get this one. I try to get Synergy because it makes all those mutations up there twice as strong. So I try to get up to this. And what was the other one again? I think it's this one, Hunter Instinct, where I double my damage because my adrenaline maxes out quickly. Yeah, I think I get Hunter's Instinct and Efficiency, and Geralt will literally decapitate a vampire in 1 strike. It gets ridiculous. And then, that's it. Then I have an extra 3rd slot, like it shows right here, that I just pick whatever the hell. Probably an extra brown or something like that. Depending on what my mood is, I switch it out quite often. Because what I like is different. I think I get Adrenaline Burst, because Adrenaline Burst combined with Hunter's Instinct and Efficiency over here is an immediate adrenaline, maxes out in 2 hits, and then you just start decapitating everything around you in 1 strike. And then you just mow down a field of enemies. Granted, you can't do that until level 30, which is almost to max level anyways. But it doesn't matter. By then, you're just... Oof. My Signy intensity is 80 or 60 or something like that, along with my attack power being that way. And my vitality becomes plus 200. So it's all good. Geralt becomes a fucking psychopath that can just start decapitating shit left and right. Pretty much I build characters, Geralt, based off my D&D experience when I was a kid. I'd play games like this, but I would build my characters totally weird. In ways that even the DM was going like, how the fuck does that work? It's like, it apparently combines together really well. I'm like, okay. Because apparently a bard, bard who uses his lute as a bow is incredibly overpowered because each string can hold multiple arrows as you fire a volley. And yes, that works, by the way, in D&D. Anytime I strum my lute, I shoot arrows when I played D&D. So I would shoot a volley of 10 arrows while playing my music, which means I'm DPSing while healing or casting a spell, or whatever the bard does when he plays his music. And the DM's like, no, that counts. It really does. He's playing music while shooting arrows from his bow, from his lute. That is goddamn genius if you think about it. Your instrument's also your bow. Probably would work with a harp. As long as the strings are flexible enough to pull back while strumming them with arrows. But yeah. I build my character based off my old FPS days. Not FPS, but RPGs. I played so many of them. And JRPGs. I lost track. My closet's full of them. So is a dresser with 3 drawers full to the brim of games. Can't play them, though, because I really don't want to take out my other consoles just to hook them up. And I can't stream those ones. So, hope you enjoyed the stream. It's about 3 hours long, so I'm going to get off and eat some lunch and all that, so bye.